Hi, thanks for checking out our channel here. This is just a little show and tell video of a unit that we just fixed for a customer. It's an older unit. It's a Gallagher. It's hard to read it, but it's a Gallagher B75. Old 12-volt unit that Gallagher put out for 10, 15 years. They started making this model under a different name called a Gallagher E12 with a little 2 next to it. That was the first rendition of it, and then about early 90s is when they came out with the B75 name. The E12-2 was the same thing on the inside as a different sticker on the front. But that was probably the mid-late 80s when that model came around. It was around to about 2004, 2003, somewhere in that range, when they discontinued it and they came out with something else, a B80. I think it came out in 2005, so probably 2004 or 5 is when the last year that they made this model. So it was around for about 20 years almost. So good old school unit. You know, these things are tried and true units, man. You can't really beat them. You know, they just kind of take a licking and keep on ticking kind of thing. They're just old school electronics. So we just got the unit all fixed up for a customer. Now they made a couple other models that looked very similar to this. They had a later B75s were in a black case. And then they made a B150, B160, which is the same thing inside as one another. But it had a little switch on the outside which you could turn it on and off with. And had a little bit more power to it. And then they had a B260, which was in a purple colored case. It was a 2.6 stored joule unit. But that was around from about the same time, from the late 80s all the way to the early 90s to about 2004 or 5, when they came out with the B280 and B180 and stuff like that. So these are good old school units, man. You can't really beat these things. So we'll put a tester across it. Getting a little over 9,000 volts out of it. I mean, it's not hard hitting use, 0.75 joule unit, but we'll put a if I can get this. Yeah, let me use a screwdriver. It's a little hard to do with pliers. So a nice little pop to it for what it's designed to do. Does a good job. So if you got one, B75 or B150 or B160 or the B260, be happy to take a look at it for you, or any other brand or model. We work on about everything electric fence related, with about any brand you can think of. Ones that were built back in the 60s and 70s and 50s and 80s, all the way to stuff that's being built today. We'll work on anything. We can rebuild and retrofit just about anything that's out there. Not everything, but a good portion of it. Even stuff that people say, oh, they can't get parts for those anymore. We can rebuild and retrofit all the time. I do it every day. So there's nothing in these things that we can't bring back to life. I don't care what it is. And if another store or co-op or distributor or manufacturer says, oh no, we don't make parts for those anymore, you gotta throw that 30-year-old thing away and buy a new one, unfortunately. Before you go and do that, unless you got money burn a hole in your pocket and need one right now, don't throw your old one out. Send it to a place like me that can probably get it going again. Stuff's so expensive these days for electric fence boxes. Why not put a little money and fix your old one? This isn't a throwaway society crap anymore these days. So fix your old ones. Don't throw away them. Just don't throw it away because someone told you it was not repairable. It's only because they don't know how to fix it. So, well, I like to end on that note. We'll see you in the next video. And like I said, take a peek at some of our other videos out there. We've got 750 give or take videos on YouTube as of March of 2022. 2022. So, till next time, see you guys later and have a good day.